This video contains descriptions of animal attacks, including those on young children, and images of animals in distress or injured that some viewers may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's unfolding there in the villages of Bahraich, Uttar Pradesh. In fact, we're looking at a wolf menace that still continues to grip those villages around.
As the winter of 2024 drew to a close in the state of Uttar Pradesh, India, it brought not renewal but death. Citizens in the district of Bahraich had begun to go missing, or else turn up dead, their necks punctured by bite wounds. The situation quickly became so dire that the government declared a wildlife emergency, evacuating people to temporary shelters as the Forest Department launched Operation Bedia to capture a pack of 6 wolves known to inhabit the area and thought to be responsible for the relentless and brutal attacks. But doing so would not only test the resolve of locals, police and scientists alike. As the death toll continued to rise, the attacks began to unearth a wealth of conspiracies, misconceptions and ill fate that had had the region firmly in its grasp for hundreds of years. If a Westerner hiking in India's richly diverse plains and forests encountered a wolf, they might not even recognize it as one straight away. Like most wolves, they usually keep their distance from people, but if you were lucky enough to observe it at length, you'd notice some distinct differences between it and the familiar grey wolf. For a start, they're small, with shorter and overall slightly paler brownish fur that may consist of longer guard hairs on the back, well adapted to surviving a hot and dry landscape. This is thanks to the lineage being old. Very old. In fact, mitochondrial analysis in 2021 revealed that they likely diverged from a common ancestor with the grey wolf hundreds of thousands of years ago. This led to an October 10th IUCN announcement which recognized it as the world's 8th wolf species, making them one of the most endangered wolves, with likely less than 3,000 individuals remaining in the wild, almost all of which are located in India, with nearby Pakistan supporting between 10 and 20. Despite this, only around 12% of the species exist inside protected zones, with the remaining number having had to trade forest and grassland for urban sprawl as their habitat is destroyed for development. This has led to contact with and hybridization with feral dogs, further compounding the genetic side of the problem. Despite its new red list status, we still know relatively little about the Indian wolf's behaviour and ecology. There are accounts of it being a sly, stealthy animal which rarely vocalizes, active nocturnally or crepuscular, and living and hunting in small family units or packs of less than 10. Prey is diverse, anything from rodents to antelope goes, but we're going to be taking a look at their other reported diet. What's more terrifying than a wild animal attack is cyclical wild animal attacks. Uttar Pradesh has records of wolf predation on humans dating back to the 19th century, where wolves supposedly left hundreds of people dead, and thousands of the animals were killed in return. Historically, this is very similar throughout much of the world. But whereas attacks all but vanished in Western countries following large-scale persecution, and in many cases regional extinction, India ended up with a different story. As late as the years 1981 and 1996, 38 children were found dead across 50 villages, and the attacks were attributed to wolves. While historical records are prone to exaggeration, nobody can doubt that wolves are an important influence in the lives of locals in the region, who have lived alongside them for centuries. But if their fear of wolves has perhaps weakened over the recent years, The winter of 2024 brought it back tenfold. Next week, we're going to take a look at some of the haunting eyewitness accounts from survivors of the Uttar Pradesh wolf attacks.